And we got nighttime now. I'm no longer getting any charge from my solar power, so I gotta be careful how far I drive, I guess. Woo! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I just did a total forward flip. Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another episode of Astroneer. We're going to carry on where we left off in our multiplayer episode when I was playing with Wandering Krieger and Shady McSneak. We kind of built out this as our starting arrangement for our base. It's a little bit messy looking, I mean, maybe because we got some resources kind of dumped everywhere, and we didn't exactly plan out the layout in terms of how we were going to pull the different pieces out as we were kind of going through it. And I think when I build out my next base, there's certainly an opportunity around that to try to space things out a little better. There are a couple things we did make good advantage of. This large solar panel that we stuck in here does a really good job of powering the components of our base, so that's amazing. It doesn't do any powering at night, so what I would like to do is get the larger turbine that you can find. I think you have to unlock it through research. I'm not sure if I've done so yet or not. And maybe put it on here so at night, when we don't have solar power, it'd be great to have maybe a little bit of wind power. And then there are still some pieces that we haven't built out here yet. So there's the trade platform we don't have yet, the fuel condenser. I'm not sure what I have unlocked anymore because when I was playing in the multiplayer game, we crashed a few times, so I'm not sure at what point the research was. But I have researched a couple of other things to see what we have. So so far we can make a printer. There's the fuel condenser, okay, so we can get that. The research, which we already have. The smelter we have. Vehicle bay we already have. Trade platform. So, okay, so we need aluminum to make the trade platform. I think I want to have both the fuel condenser and the trade platform close by. So if I can go like this, I'm gonna make an extension out from this one. Oh, you know what? I have resources all over the place here. I should probably pick these up a little bit. Gonna move them around so that we don't. There we go. I just don't want to lose anything by sticking a piece of the base in here and then having it get all messed up. Oh, what happened? I'm not sure what I did with that piece. I just clicked on aluminum, and it swapped into a hydrazine, and then I don't know where it went. And you can see that actually there's some pieces here on the ground that I think were... I don't know if they like sunk into the ground on their own, or where these were from somebody else's pack when they left the game. So when you come in on a save game, and actually, oftentimes the elements on your pack are kind of sticking outwards, so they're kind of like hanging back from your pack instead of sitting right in the placement where they're supposed to be. And I think these might be leftover elements or leftover resources from when Wandering Krieger left the game. So I'm going to kind of pick these up. They're like super tiny, but when I grab them, they get full size. Weird. Okay, so we got a good stock of compound there, which is good. We definitely need lots of that. So I'm going to pull this extension out over here. And we'll put a resin on here so we can extend it out a little farther. There we go. Oh, that actually moved my oxygen line too. That's kind of cool. Alright, so in here I want to build... I think we're going to build a fuel condenser here. Oh, look at that. I'm out of resin. I think we can do the trade platform here. So I did have one aluminum over here, if I didn't lose it. That's copper, aluminum. So we got one. Maybe the aluminum went in my pack. No, it did not. I thought I had multiple aluminums, but now I'm not even sure. You can see that there's still a little bit of a bug going on with the base here. This is actually where I think it's Shady McSneak landed, and his capsule didn't leave, and that's really odd. Normally, it drops the character or the player off, and then it'll take off on the planet, but in this case, it didn't. What is here? Yes, aluminum. Okay, so I've got the 2 aluminum I need to make the trade platform, which is great. One thing I've noticed on this planet is we have struggled a little bit with finding resin, so I guess having a mechanism where we could kind of... Oops, what did I do? I think I extended something. I did. There we go! Trade platform! Okay, so using the trade platform, we can actually trade in resources and get different types of stuff. So, what does hydrazine trade for? Okay, so you stick your resource on the shuttle, so I can get 2 compound for the 1 hydrazine, 2 resin. So it says I can get a yield of 2 resin off of this one, so let's see if I can successfully launch this thing. There we go. And away it goes! Ah, that's so cool. So that little rover kind of thing will fly off there. It'll go off and trade it and come back with the resources that I picked that I wanted. So I need to kind of organize my stuff and figure out what I need here. So I need a resin to extend this so that I can get the fuel condenser. I should check the 3D printer and see if I can make that wind turbine that I want to make, so I can get a little more power at my base when I don't have any power. I don't want the 1 seat, solar panel, storage, wind turbine. We can make it, and it's going to take 2 aluminum. I don't know what I have aluminum-wise anymore. Everything's kind of scattered around. I need to make a point when I'm building through next time of actually paying attention to where I put things. Okay, so as you can see, I have the 2 resin on here that I got for my trade, which is... Oh, get that out of here. There we go. Okay, so I can put 1 more resin on here, and that will finish off this little platform. Bloop. Haha, perfect. Okay. What did I want to get? Okay, the fuel condenser is what I want here. That's going to take 2 copper. And we do have those, so that's easy enough to do. I do have a ladder right there, so I should make an aluminum out of it. Just hit that. And then over here, we'll stick the 2 copper on. Now, I've had a little bit more time to kind of practice the game than what I did when I first started out. So it's getting a lot easier to manage the controls in this now that I've kind of gotten used to how it works. So no power right now. That makes sense, I guess, since it's nighttime. We don't have our solar panel working. Over here, I need aluminum for that wind turbine. So what do we have here? We got 1 aluminum. That's the one I think I just made. I don't think I have any laterite hanging around. I'll have to check my pack. Funny enough, I have more rare resources than I do common ones. No. Okay, so I got some resin. We got all kinds of power here. Actually, I guess I could just stick the power right on there. And that'll make hydrazine. So if we go and stick the power here... Oh, it's not drawing it. I guess that's a partial power, unfortunately. So I'll put that back in my pack. I've got a couple of these partial power things. They're no good. I need to fill them up so I can make use of them. Alright, I'm pretty sure I don't have any more aluminum hiding around here. I'm just going to double check. That's copper. We got malachite over here that can turn into more copper. Lots of organic, or lots of compound rather. Plenty of organic. Never really seem to have a full use for those. Somewhere I did have a little power generator that I could use the organic on to get power at night. But I don't know where that generator went. I don't think we have it stuck on any of these systems. Obviously not on these two, since I just set those up. And this one actually doesn't even need power. That's great. All right. So what do I want to do today? I want to get this fuel condenser working so that we can kind of make more hydrazine. We're going to need that ultimately for a rocket if we're going to get off the planet. I should kind of trim in here a little bit, get rid of some of this plant life. Make it a little bit easier to see things. Only trouble is it lowers the soil level too. There we go. I do want to get some more items to research because I don't think we've researched everything we can yet. I'm going to ditch some of my resources over here that I don't need. Oops. Malachite. And resin. What do I have here that I can build? So I can build a tank. Actually, I should do that. I grabbed a couple of the little pods that were in the trees around here, and they have a lot of rare resources I found in them. So using this, I can make a tank. A tank will give me an extra power supply, or an extra amount of oxygen, so I can go farther from the tether without having to worry about suffocating so quickly. And then I'm going to grab this lithium also. And with the lithium, we're going to make a little battery pack so that we can run a little bit longer. Beacon, wind vane, battery. Let's get rid of these. Or partial power things are just taking up space. Actually, I'll use this one. It's still mostly full. Oh, what happened there? Alright, so you can't do a straight swap by the looks of it. Yeah, if you're holding an item, you can't just swap it for the one that's in place. Why isn't that... it's not sticking on the spot. There we go. Alright, so we got battery power, we've got extra oxygen, we've got solar power to do some replenishment. Now we need something to power our wonderful little car here so we can drive around and do a little exploring. I'm going to grab the solar panel that's on here. And I love how interchangeable everything is. We can just grab it and stick it right on here. Actually, it's not cooperating. I do know it goes there. Oh, I don't have a seat built yet. Ha! I guess I'm going to need that. Okay, so I need another compound for the seat. And fortunately, I did grab a bunch of that was sitting in the ground. There we go. Let's see. Grab this and we'll stick it right on here. That'll let me build a seat right on my car. Yeah, awesome. I did actually unlock the research for the truck. I should build that. But for now, I'm just going to use the Rover. We do have solar power going now. I got to go to the 3D printer. It might only take me some compound, I think, to make another one of those solar panels. So let's grab this for now. We'll stick it here. No, don't put it up there. That's not what I want. Drill head, battery, generator, one seat, solar panel. Yep, just compound. Build another one of those. These solar panels have been really handy so far. There we go. Thank you to whoever it was. I can't remember who it was that gave me the tip about putting items really quickly into your pack. If you just, once you pick the item up in the Xbox, if you hit the X, it will put it directly into your pack, and then you don't have to mess around with trying to stick it on there yourself. Alright, that'll give us solar power for our fancy little rover. Let's go out and explore. The name of the game, I think, right now is I want to get some laterite. I do know where I can find some of that in the cave. Alright. I love the fact that you have little vehicles and stuff in this. When I drove the truck the other day, actually, it didn't detach itself automatically. I had to get out and detach it separately. Ah, that's so cool. This thing actually boots pretty good. Nope. I got some resin here. Some compound out here. A big green storm rolling in over there. Okay, I don't know how how well the vehicle handles storms. What is this? It's like a big ravine here. Oh, it's almost like a dry riverbed. Let's drive right down here. Boom! Oh! Get back in. Alright, we flipped it, but we're good. I could swear there was a storm rolling in, but now there's just nothing. I mean, I think that's a storm. It's like this weird, like, big green miasma thing over there. Alright, I'm gonna get out. See if I can create a path out of here. This might prove tricky. Try to smooth something out here. I haven't done much smoothing yet, but oh, that worked really good. Holy. Ah, perfect. So that was really weird. There was like the big green billowing cloud, but oh, that's too steep. Apparently. Oh, I just rolled it. How do I flip this thing over? Can I flip it over? I should be able to flip it over, I think. Oh, there we go. Same thing you press to get into it. Okay, so that was too steep. We're gonna need to soften this gradient a little bit. Okay, I think that'll work now. And we got nighttime now. I'm no longer getting any charge from my solar power, so I gotta be careful how far I drive, I guess. Woo! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I just did a total forward flip. That was awesome. Oh, neat. So it recognized that I was in deep shade, and the solar panel closed, so I wasn't getting any power from it. But it is still daylight out. That's kind of cool. Aha! Look at that. Found some laterite. I actually need some of that. Perfect. So I can harvest here, and I get both... I think I get both power and oxygen from my little rover, which is cool. I don't want to use up too much of the rover's power, though, because I want it to be able to drive. So it's a good thing I have that battery pack that's on my back. So I'm getting an extension of my own power as well. It gives me like double the amount, which is great. Alright, we tapped a good amount of laterite out of there. And my vehicle is getting low in power. I should be a little bit careful of that, I guess. Made a really big hole there, too. Whoa, look at that. There's actually ground flying here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! Okay. I just fell even deeper. That was not really part of the plan. What is that? No, it's something I can research. Except that I have nowhere to put it. I can't even get out of this hole. Okay. I'm gonna need a roadway out of here. I wasn't expecting to drop into a deeper area. We got a compound down here. What is that? Looks like we have a crashed spaceship over there. I want to go check that out. We are getting low on power, so I really hope the daylight comes around soon. We may not even make it over to this craft before I run out. Oh, it's just another solar panel. We got a cool little land bridge here, though. Another item we could research, except that I can't get at it. And we've got one of these crazy exploding gas plants. Oh, this is a cool cave. Let's dig this thing out so it doesn't blow up on me when I'm getting too close to it. Run! Alright, my car is definitely tapped. No more rover power. It does still provide oxygen at least, so that's a plus. I guess theoretically, if I had enough power, I could actually maybe put it right on the... I'm going to see if I can put new power in the rover just by gathering it. So there must be... Yeah, there's power crystals here. There we go. Let's see what happens if I stick a power thing right on the end of this rover, whether it will charge it up or not. Okay. We got two of them, actually. Nope, that one's not working. What about this other one? Oh, so that first one wasn't complete. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, so I can charge up the rover that way. Sweet. Alright, so we need the smelter. What is this? I think this is the fuel condenser on this side. Yep. Fuel condenser in the trading spot. Let's find the smelter. Where's my smelter? There's my research. Smelter. There we go. Okay, we'll put our laterite on here, and that'll get us all hooked up. I have aluminum up there already. Isn't that just amazing? I went all out there looking for laterite and already had some aluminum already made sitting like right here. I thought I did, but it placed it weird. Alright, let's get the... What are we here? The wind turbine going here. Cool. Alright, we'll grab the wind turbine. And I'm going to stick the wind turbine on this other little spider extension we had out here. I don't know what you call them, but hopefully... Whoops. Oh no, I don't want to pick that up. Hopefully this will work to give us power when our solar power is not working. So now we should have 24-hour power, I think. I'm going to click on this, make some hydrazine. Jeez, we're firing on all cylinders now. Okay. I'll get the laterite on here to make some more aluminum. I think now that we have most of the things researched, just going to grab another research item here. We'll check and see whether we're getting anything else out of these. As I understand it, there are different types of items that you can research. Something like 9 or 10 different ones in terms of like the objects. And when you find like downed spaceships, they have a greater likelihood of having something that is more interesting to research. So it could be that I'm getting rare resources off of some of these things now because they've already given me whatever research they can from this particular object. See what this has for me. Yeah. That's more titanium. Which is cool and all. But I actually don't know what to do with it. Okay, what, let me figure out what we need. Let me get this off of here. We're going to make more hydrazine. Wow, this, like, converting power into hydrazine is just crazy. I think, I have a feeling they're going to end up nerfing that, because it's just a little bit too easy. Where's my, oh, there it is. My vehicle printer over here. So this can make a truck for us, and it can make the Rover. It's got this solar power thing here, but we really don't need that anymore. Actually, I'll put it on my pack. Oh, this actually isn't getting power from the system, and it's also still not tethering to me. So this is a problem we ran into last night, where for whatever reason some kind of a bug happened and the vehicle bay didn't end up connected to things, and I don't have a complete power on here I can put on it. That stinks. Without power, I can't even check and see what I can make with it. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go over here, and we should be able to hit the button and get some more hydrazine. This is awesome. We're going to have tons of fuel. So, when we get to a point where we're ready to start trying to fill up our rocket ship, we'll be in good shape, I think. Oh, that's so cool looking. So, it fills the tank up, and then it fills up the little tiny one. Oh, my goodness, and look how quickly that refills. That's crazy. Oh, it stopped. Why did it stop? Oh, the wind stopped. Okay, so we still have some sort of a problem with our power setup because if the turbine's not spinning, we're not making any power. Alright, so assuming we can build a rocket ship, then we'll need to figure out what to bring with us. We're going to need a single-seater on it for sure because we need to fly, but I think that'll leave 2 spots open. There might be maybe a smaller storage solution we can use that we might be able to stick on there so we can bring some resources with us, and that way we'll have things that we know we'll need right off the bat, like we know we need resin right away. The truck looks cool. The shuttle. So just Rover, truck, and shuttle looks like we can build here. To build the shuttle, it looks like we're just using compound. That's pretty simple. That's titanium. At least it should be simple, except that I don't know if I have any. Let's make some more hydrazine. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to trade hydrazine for compound. I don't see why I shouldn't. Seeing as how easy the hydrazine is to get, this seems like a really simple trade to make. So that'll give me 4 resin, which I don't really need. Organic, laterite, malachite, aluminum. Yeah, so you can even go for like the refined materials, but I don't know why you wouldn't just go for the basic materials. I mean, when you think about it, they refine at a 1-to-1 ratio anyway, so you're not losing anything. I have 2 aluminum on here I need to put somewhere. Stick these over here for now. That shouldn't be too long. And then we can get that going. I think I might even have 1 compound on me. Yeah, I do. Alright, so I can stick 1 compound here. Then we just need 3 more. Our trade platform is back. It's well stocked with compound for us. Which is... Oops. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Come on, highlight that thing for me. There we go. Alright, so we got set up for compound. Let's Let's build a shuttle. This is so cool. I do like how easy it is to make things. So it makes it easy to set up camp just about anywhere. And then in no time at all, you can have a functional setup. You can skip off and create a new camp somewhere else using your shuttle. And you don't have to worry about having to start all over again with any kind of craziness. So that does make that pretty cool. Wow, that's recharging fast. Okay, so we're going to need a single seater on this. And then, let's see, we can do a one seat. A crane. Oh, I do have the pattern for the crane. Oh, I kind of want to use that. I think we'll use that maybe in the next episode. Storage. That storage is actually too big, so we'll have to go with the single seat. And it looks like, again, we need compound. I have one on me. But again, it's an easy trade. We'll just grab some more hydrazine. Stick it on our little trade platform. This thing makes actually gathering resources almost obsolete. For sure they're going to wind up nerfing this. Okay, so let's stick another compound on here. That'll get us our one-seater. And then I'm going to look and see on the 3D printer if we have a smaller storage option that we can make. Oh, I think I went right by it. Yeah, I did. A smaller storage option we can make that will come in handy for us. Generator. Oh, look, I depleted my battery overnight. That's interesting. One seat, solar panel, storage. This storage, I think, will fit. Oh, I hope. It looks like it might take up 4 spots on it, though. How many spots do I have on here? 2. Okay, I'm going to make this anyway. We'll see if this just happens to work out. Again, I need compound. Okay, we need to send the trade platform for more compound. Oh, did I just pass by some compound? I did. Okay. I feel like one of the things you want to build early on, if you already have the plans unlocked, so when you set up a new base somewhere else, is the trade platform and the fuel condenser. Okay, I don't know if this is going to fit on the shuttle or not, but we're about to find out. I really hope it does. It looks like it might take up 4 spots, and that's not going to work, unfortunately, if it does. But it would be really nice. Oh, yeah, that works. Haha, okay, so we can bring a whole bunch of resources with us now. Alright, we have our rocket fully stocked now. Or a little shuttle, I guess it's called. I've even got some extra hydrazine on here, so this thing is like totally full of hydrazine. On this side I have 4 resin that'll be good to work with. On this side I have 2 aluminum, 2 copper that we can build with. In my pack I have 4 compound and 2 more aluminum. I think we're in really good shape in terms of like takeoff. So I want to make sure that I'm not leaving behind any potential research items down here. So I'm going to take my vehicle out and try and find that that satellite that was down, because I think each of the satellites and shuttles that you find have like a box item that you can research, and I seem to have kind of hit everything that I can from the plant stuff, and I'm just getting rare resources now, which I really have no use for. So I want to see if I can use something from a shuttle and still find items that I haven't researched before I take off of this planet and leave all my research stuff behind. Okay, we didn't find that the satellite, but I did find a down rocket, and there is definitely a block here that we can research. I wish this thing had more storage on it. I really should have made a truck. Let's see what's in here. So we have a seat. There's some lithium, which I don't really need right now, so I'm not going to bother grabbing it. A bunch of resources in here. Alright, so there's nothing really in here that I need, but I do want this block that's out here. This will be good for research. Now, because I can't carry this and drive my rover at the same time, I'm going to have to... Whoops, that's not what I want to do. I need to get rid of my tool here. I'm going to take this battery, or the solar panel, off the back of this and leave it here. while I put this on so we can get it back to the base. Give it a quick research. See if there's anything cool we can find in here in terms of new research, and then I can come back afterwards. Whoa, 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 whoa. After I fully charge up my rover. Holy, this thing does not like bumps. After we fully charge up the rover, we can come back for that. I don't want to leave it behind. Although, I mean, realistically, when I leave this planet, I'm pretty much leaving everything behind, so this is not really that big of a deal if it's out here in the field. Alright, let's see if we can find anything good that's still left here to be researched. I mean, I think I might have most of the items researched now. Oh, nope, there's still something. Survey says the winch. Alright, cool. So we can make the crane arm. We got the winch we can put on it. We have the drill head we can put on it. I think the only thing I'm not positive, but I think one of the only things I might be missing is there's another little base thing you can create that will let you start a new base somewhere else. But I'm going to call it a wrap for tonight. When we come back tomorrow, the first thing we'll do is we'll jump in our spaceship and we'll go space exploring. We'll see if we can find a good planet to set down on and build a new base to do some more exploring. This has been a ton of fun so far. I can't wait to get off planet and go check out something new and see what other kind of cool planets and stuff that are out there. Thanks everyone for checking out the video. I hope you enjoy these. You'll come back and check out some more. And as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.